tell me a little bit about yourself, like what you do, where you're from.
My name's Harry Marshall and I do music. Well, I try to do music.
No, you do music pretty well.
So I come from a very small town in central Queensland called Springshaw. It's about like 800 to 900 people, and it's like 3.5 hours to like the closest small city, and then like 11 hours to the closest major city that has more than 1 million people. So it's like a pretty remote, excluded area of central of Australia, like built on mining communities, and so I come from there. And as soon as I turned 18, I moved away to Paris for 12 months and became a very pretentious songwriter. Well, writer. Yeah, you know, I'm a writer in Paris. I spent 12 months there, sort of finding my creative feet, and then I moved to London 12 months after. After Paris, I moved to London and found my feet as a performer. And so, yeah, I sort of took a journey of becoming a creative and then also backing it up by performing.
Yeah. Why did you choose London? You could have gone anywhere.
Oh, this one's great. So, I've wanted to live in London since I was like 8 years old, and the reason why I wanted to live in London was because like where I'm from, it rains probably 12 times a year, max. Like that's like and it's hot all the time. So when I was 11, we went traveling down the south of Australia, where it's like really London-esque weather, and in my innocence, I said to my mom, I was like, I wish there was a place where it was like this all the time because I love this weather. And she was like, well, there is, it's London. And I was like, well, I'm gonna move there. Then I did that, and Paris was amazing, and like creatively, like I flourished as a songwriter and stuff. But the industry is just nothing compares to London aside from maybe Nashville or New York, LA. But so mainly just for the opportunity and being able to make music my full-time job, which I do in the most unconventional way. But here I am.
That's the best way to do it, isn't it?
Affording coffee.
Woo!
I made it,
Milestone!
Mom, I made it!
So, what's your favorite part about London?
I love that the city breathes. I mean, every major city breathes, but London has like a hyperventilating breath that is just it like. And when I go away, I'm like, this is why you need to get away from London every so often. But I mean, me and my band and I, my manager, I mean, my whole team and I have the same idea, which is do what you can as fast and as much as fucking possible, and then everything will fall into place. Because I mean, I think around me there's no room for laziness, and even though we all drink like fish, there's like absolutely no space for not being productive. And so I think the city really, chews me up and spits me out in that manner of like, I have to, I never feel like there's a day off in London because there never is. There's always something to be done, which is probably one of my favorite parts, especially like I come from a small town where the street lights go off at 8 p.m. on a Sunday.
Oh my God.
And like, that's like, the town is just, and so, being able to, I'm just like growing up in such a small, chill place. I love the hustle and the bustle and making sure that, and finding your feet is scary for like new artists that come to London in that aspect. But I mean, if it scares you, then you should do it. And that's one of my favorite quotes from the art of the War of Art.
Yeah. So you live in Bethel Green. Why do you like living there? I like living there. I got forced to live there because I went through a breakup, and at first I wanted to get a fresh scenery, so I was going to move west, but for some reason I just couldn't bring myself to it. I've lived in East my whole 2 years in London, and I just love the vibe. I mean, particularly in East London, there's a massive, you know, as you said, Pakistani, like Middle Eastern population. And I remember when I was living in Shadwell, when I first moved to London, which isn't too far, it was Ramadan. And where I'm from in Australia, there's no Middle Eastern population, so there's all these beautiful silk robes walking around. And I asked them, I was like, so what's this? And they're like, it's our fasting feast, and it's a holiday of ours. And I just became like educated on something that I had absolutely no idea even existed. And like that was one of the things. In general, I think it's inspiring to me because it's just East London is a vibe, and I've, you know, living in Paris, living in and like wanting to live an alternative sort of lifestyle. I think East London just sort of speaks to me a little bit more than West London. And yeah, it's just a vibe. Just a vibe, you know. It's a vibe.
Describe your perfect day in your neighborhood then.
So I live right on Bethnal Green Park, and I have a balcony that like looks out onto the park. So it's like I stand on my balcony and I'm like in a park, which is great because it's kind of like a little cave. Like it's like a hideaway in Metropolitan. You know what I mean? It's like a hideout in Metropolitan City. And so wake up, have a coffee and a cigarette on my balcony, and then write a song, and then walk around and then have rehearsals. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. My schedule is so fucked that like at the moment anyway. I mean, my favorite days are the ones where I don't have time to stop.
Yeah.
You know, my like breath in the day would be waking up and having a coffee on my balcony, and then I love it. And then it's just full guns blazing, playing shows, going out, rehearsing, and networking in the evenings and stuff. So it's all, yeah. If I literally fall into bed and pass out in my clothes, shoes and all, then that's my perfect day. Yeah, because again, there's absolutely no room for laziness in my life.
Does living in London influence like your songwriting and your creativity?
Yes. Yeah.
In what ways?
I write a lot less. Like in Paris, I was writing like maybe a song every second day because I had, and like so when I was living in Paris, when I was walking through Paris, I'd look up, and now I look down, and it's not a bad thing. It's just the way it is, and I think if I go out and play and like have a full day of playing shows, some days I'll play up to 3.5, 4 hours of music a day, and then I get home and I don't even want to look at my guitar because my fingers are in pain. I just want to pass out in my clothes. It's definitely like quality control. Like when I write now, it's fucking gold. And I don't just write bad songs. Like because I have to devote so much time to other things. When I feel inspired, it's for a good reason, and the song is usually like a great song. I rarely half-ass songs anymore. Like there's no half-assed songs. It's just full-blown, you know, bangers.
I guess, yeah.
Well, I like them. I like the songs I write now because they're usually an accumulation of inspiration that I haven't been devoting to enough time to.
You have a new song coming out, right? I like that one, and you played it here last week.
Yeah.
I love this song.
Yeah, 12th of April.
Yeah.
Buy it. I'm broke. Buy it. No, so Mountain's coming out on the 12th of April, and we're doing a launch party at the O'Meara, which has been my dream venue since I moved to London. And it's really close to selling out, which is sick. And there's so much going into this show. And yeah, but honestly, like the song itself is a real step forward. Yeah, I think it's a real step. I don't know. It's not a step. I mean, all my old work is just every new song is a step forward from my old songs. But this one, sonically, is gonna
turn like my fans' heads. Like they're gonna be like, what's going on here? I think it's a real progression and a real growth, you know. Whether it's forward or not, I mean, it might not. I mean, again, subjectivity. People might think it's terrible, but for me, I love it, and I think it's some of my best work. And there's more songs that are going to come after it that are on the same vibe, and I'm really excited because I think I'm finally like getting somewhere in my own head. Like when you're in the industry and you're a songwriter and you're trying to crack the industry for so long, it feels like you're for a very long time you're taking leaps and bounds, personal leaps and bounds, but it feels like you are going not so much nowhere, but it feels like there's no light at the end of the tunnel and you have no idea where you're going. I mean, you're still walking, but there's like, you don't know which direction you're going in, whether it's backwards, whether it's forwards, up or down. And then it reaches a point where something changes and it clicks almost overnight, and every single step is a leap in the right direction, and everything you do, every next project is just is something else, and it makes the years of stepping in the dark worth it. And so I think I'm finally breaking into that realm of creativity and stuff, you know, which is good. I'm excited, and if I'm excited, I'm fucking excited about everything. So I mean, like, I've been excited since I was 13. I wrote my first song.
That's amazing.
But this feels different, which is good.
Where would you recommend to go see a good gig if you're not the one playing, basically?
It depends. So like, you've got these venues like Lexington and Barfly where you're going to see up and comer bands that, you know, can be making some waves and doing their thing.
Yeah.
And like, so if you really want to dive into the underground scene, like those venues are the up and comers. And so like, you know, and then O'Meara is now like the industry hotspot. Everyone loves O'Meara because it's just dope. That's so 12th of April. So excited for that. Then you've got like Electric Ballroom, Brixton.
Yep.
No, Electric Ballroom's in Camden. Sorry. That one's a great venue. Great layout. You've got like the stage here, and then the bar there. So good. That's my dream. And then I don't know. Like then that's when you're branching into the bigger venues that you know who you're going to go see when you just go and see them. But yeah, definitely Barfly, Lexington, O'Meara, and Electric Ballroom. That one's a good one. I've been to 3 shows at the Electric Ballroom.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, and I got punched in the face in 2.
Oh, great.
I love it. I loved it.
I saw this morning that you wrote like on Instagram that like the gig you have on the 12th is like one of the last ones for a while.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Writing, giving ourselves a break. So we sold out Lexington in December, which is 200, and we sold out Camden Assembly in February, which is 200, and now we're doing O'Meara in April, which is 350. So we've had like pretty much a month break in between each show, and we changed the whole show every show.
Yeah.
So I mean, like we've been loving the work. We just want to recoup and we're just strategizing about what the next big thing's going to be. We've got some festivals going on in June, and we just want to, like, for sure, we just want to take a break and figure out how to come back with something that has probably never been seen before in the context of my show, because it's hard. Everyone's seen everything.
Yeah.
In the context of my show, something you've never seen before.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted.